Alright, so it's finally time for us to showcase Balgo once more. And Osushi. I keep forgetting that. It's Balgo and Osushi. But today we are now showcasing him, this time at Max Transcendence. I have gone ahead and got this character Max Transcended. If you watched our initial summon video a couple of days ago, I did get this character 3 out of 5 in the 10,000 orbs that I did spend. But I happily spent a rainbow and also mind special move source on this character because I really do think he is worth it. Right now, I think he's the only mind character in the game that is actually worth spending special move sources on. Since he's a burn the witch character, he's more limited than the average character. He's a farming character, so you are going to use him quite often than not. And he's also just really good. Can be used in guild quests, epic raids, IT. There's almost nothing bad about him, so I've been having a blast just playing with him, farming IT. So much so, by the way, that I actually now have 20,000 heart links or potions. Yesterday, when this character first dropped, I had 3,000, so it's been good. It's been good. Finally being able to farm heart links or potions. Have been super low on it. So having this character and having a max transcendence has been a massive help for my account. With that said though, you can see here, stats are fully upgraded. He has the purple levels. We are going to be showcasing an IT and epic raids, and we are going to change the build depending on the quest we are going in. But for the most part, I'm rocking the Kimari, I'm rocking the Katakura Alpha, and I'm also rocking the fortification build. For bonus abilities, I gave him full stamina because of course he's going to easily keep himself at full stamina. And I also gave him long strike just to get that extra bit of mobility. He is going to be clearing content fast because the damage we're doing is going to be ridiculously high. So being able to keep up with the fact that we're just basically one-shotting anything is going to be pretty good. Alright then, so taking him straight into co-op IT, there's no need to waste time in single-player content while using a max transcended character like this. Right from the get-go, you will see that we're already inflicting stat ailments, and strong attack damage is really good here. We're hitting like 6k on the SA2. We took a bit of damage there, so we lost a bit of full stamina, but it's fine because just using our Night String, we are already back up to full stamina. This character is just insane. Even at 1 out of 5, he is great for IT, but at max transcendence, you're able to just do some ridiculous stuff in terms of damage output, clear time, and remember, he does increase the amount of drops you are getting to. So this is by far going to be my most used character for a very long time in the mind attribute. Even if we get a better character for the 8th anniversary, which I do expect 8th Annie to maybe still give us a mind character, I still think I'm just going to use Balgo over them, right? Because the drain and weakening that he has is just unmatched. With the increased chance to do so too, oh, bro, it's crazy. Look at this. We are just absolutely wiping up. The bosses spawn in. They go down in almost 1 strong attack. 2 strong attacks was enough to take them down. And the bosses themselves in these quests don't actually have Iron Skin, so we don't have to really worry about having to inflict stat ailments, but we are anyway, and it's weakening them. In this case, when we got paralyzed. Don't matter though, because we didn't get hit. Okay, never mind, I spoke too soon. But guess what? We can use our SA2, back up to full stamina. We use our SA3. Took a bit of damage, got paralyzed actually. We are plebing in this run, but we can afford to because look at this. They're getting weakened and also paralyzed. And if we did take damage, it wouldn't have mattered. In this case, though, we aren't at full stamina, so we are losing on a bit of DPS there. But remember, this character is also a nuker with SP and also bombardment, now a max transcendence. Best believe we're going to be one-shotting with our soul bomb, right? Straight, clean, absolute nuke, standing over the dead Quincy's and Sturmritter. And in that case, we got a 1 minute and 44 second clear time. Not really the fastest, can get better, and we're going to try and improve on that. And I did do a 5 times run because why not? We might as well. My soul tickets are almost capped out. But with a 4 room of Balgo and also Osushi, you're just getting a massive amount of links or potions, super links or potions, while also getting a pretty good clear time. All right, let's try that again. But this time, let's try and speedrun it, right? Can we actually do that? We're about to find out. So, for comparison's sake, right now, the best character for IT in general is basically Tensei and Getsu, right? Since he has like a ridiculously high damage output and also goes through Iron Skin, Tensei is amazing. I would say this Balgo is very equal in terms of strength here because while he doesn't have Pierce Iron Skin, he does have the increased chance to inflict stat ailments, but most importantly, he also does have really good survivability, constantly weakening too, so it kind of balances out. I think I would still prefer a character to have a damage output and also Pierce Iron Skin like Tensei, for example, but if you give me more characters with an increased chance to inflict stat ailments with weakening and also drain, yeah, I will also gladly take that. In this case, SA1, okay, hold on, let's use our Night String. Got paralyzed, we're plebbing. We're going to back up here, use our SA2, get back up to full stamina, use our SA3, basically one-shot Ryuken. Didn't one-shot the Masaki there, but we actually didn't inflict weakening, so damage output was still actually pretty good. We go here, use our SA1, goes into the bosses, use our SA3, and they go down, and we took damage too, right? It's like, this character is ridiculous, and we can just afford to be super careless. Go in, use our Soul Bomb, they go down. Nice and easy. Look at that. A much better run. 1 minute and 15 second clear time by ourselves. By ourselves. That is crazy. Considering the fact that we're also increasing the drop rates too, right? Very, very similar to the likes of Tensei and Getsu, which is very, very commendable. Can we potentially get a sub 1 minute? It might be possible. Let's try that one more time. All right, then, to attempt number 3, let's see if we can get faster than our first or second initial run. Unfortunately, already messing up our strong attack usage, but it should be fine. Let's go here, SA3. Let's group them up with the SA2. SA2 does have a pretty good range in terms of the fact that we can actually grab people from behind us. Go here, use our SA3. There we go. Absolutely lovely. Already inflicting status elements. Like, pretty much we're just constantly keeping this SP boost active. It's really good. Go here, use our SA2. Do a bit of damage to them. And then the SA3 clears up there. Lovely. SP boost already back. This is super funny. And you know, even our Nad string does some respectable damage too, because we're also actually inflicting weakening, right? Let's go here, use our SA1. We took a bit of damage there, but we're already back up to full stamina. And you can see, yeah, look at the damage. Like, these men are going down. I think our SA1 right there did 81,000 damage. That's really good. Couple Nad hits there just to do a bit of DPS. Then we use our SA3. Almost completely nuked that particular stage there with the bosses included. That's also really good. And then once more going in, using our Soul Bomb, quickly clearing up that stage. I felt like that run wasn't as fast, but it's still very consistent. That's the most important part. We took a few hits, maybe didn't use the correct strong attack when I should have used it. Still super easy, still doing a lot of damage. And actually, funny enough, we got the exact same clear time. So that's one of the main things. Maybe a sub 1 minute is possible if you try and go for like the perfect lineups. I'm not really going to stress about it, but a 1 minute and 15 second clear time is still actually really good. And that's 2 runs in a row now. We got the exact same clear time. So that shows that it is very, very consistent, which I think is the most important part. When it comes to farming IT, you're doing multiple runs in a given day. You're going to be running this quest multiple times, right? So to have a consistent clear time like that while also doing it super safely just feels really good. And again, you're getting the extra drops too. I've been impressed and I'm still impressed. Since we're here though, and IZ is actually now worth playing, let's see how much damage we're actually doing now. So obviously with IT, we are doing 60% less damage unless we inflict the status element. And because of how fast we're running through it, it's kind of hard to see how much damage we're actually doing on our strong attacks, right? So in this case, with our SA1, we're doing around 35,000 per hit. SA2 is doing 13k per hit, but it is a vortex, remember that? Oh, boss spawned in. Okay. It's been a minute since I played IZ, right? And then our SA3 weakened that boss. 31k once more. Very weird stage, but I do remember actually doing this one. 51k there on the Hiyori that was actually weakened. And she did dodge our initial hit. Let's use our SA3 now. Unfortunately missed that enemy, but even then we are still going through this super quick. I mean, if you want to farm links or potions, which IZ is definitely a good way to do that, right? You're pretty much guaranteed to go through it super quick. And that was potentially a sub 1 minute clear time on our first attempt, and we weren't even trying to go for like a super fast run. Yeah, look at that, 57 seconds. Balgo is that guy. But let's do a proper damage test. Let's see how long it takes us to do 20 million damage. In this case, we're going against the Fishbone D epic raids. We're going to use our summon on the second stage. Right from the get-go, though, obviously it does look like we are doing some pretty good damage. And we are going to compare that to a 1 out of 5 Balgo, which we obviously showcased a couple of days ago. So going into the second phase, the SP boost is active. So our first initial hit is still doing a lot of damage here. Is this going to nuke through? Pretty much. That's what you expect, right? Weakened defense is active. That's really good. There we go. SA3. Now this could be the bit of the slow part. Going to be a tad bit reliant on if we actually can inflict a status on here. There we go. And at a certain point, it's around about now we are going to be forced to take damage. But let's just quickly get all our strong attacks out when we can. Can we get back up to full stamina? There we go. And with the SA1 going down, we're able to take him out in just almost 1 minute. Almost 1 minute play time to do 20 million damage. What's crazy to me, though, is that this is a max transcended character. If you watched our Bruno showcase, right, bro was able to do 20 million damage in under 30 seconds, 1 out of 5. So, obviously, damage compared to Bruno, night and day difference, right? But honestly, that's perfectly fine. This character is mostly designed to be used in Inheritance Trials, where the enemies don't have that much HP, and it's more so they just want to be inflicted with status elements to do a lot of damage. And Balgo with Osushi are able to easily do that, and that's why you're able to get a really fast playtime in IT, for example. In Epic Raids, a 1 minute and 6 playtime is still actually perfectly serviceable. And keep in mind, we are also increasing the drops, right? So you're kind of allowed to have like a lowish DPS when compared to some of these new broken DPS characters. We're clearing a tad bit slower, but we are getting rewarded for it by using this character. We're getting more droplets, and also we're getting more links or potions. But I actually want to try that one more time. Is the clear time consistent? Let's find out. I'll tell you what is consistent, though. Us inflicting status elements. Literally first strong attack, we got it. All right, there we go. So we went through the first phase in 19 seconds. That's actually pretty good. Soul Bomb's going to go off. And at this point, all we have to really do is use one strong attack to get into the next phase. And phase 3 does actually take quite a while, to be fair. Bruno does have the advantage of just being able to easily just go through that third phase super quick. All right, here we go. Good chunk of damage from this. Can we do it? There we go. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. So, in this case, a 52-second clear time. We were able to get the sub 1 minute, and that's also, again, respectively good, right? Still just crazy to me how Bruno was able to get a much faster clear time at 1 out of 5. But that's Bruno for you, right? Bruno is ridiculous too. So is this character though, they're both equally cracked in their own rights. But in this case, a max transcended Balgo is able to do around 20 million damage in just 51 seconds. But with that said, lads, that was the video for today, trying out a max transcended Balgo. Of course, I am going to take him into Guild Quest when I can. It's not currently active right now. But I mean, we've seen a character like this before. Weakening with bombardment at max transcendence is pretty much a sure sign that this character will be able to nuke all 5 waves of Guild Quest. So it's not really going to be a surprise when he does do that, but we will still showcase it on the channel just to see how he does perform, right? I've been having a lot of fun with this character. Happy to have him max transcended, and I definitely don't regret spending those 2 special move sources on him. He's definitely worth it. Obviously, it comes down to you if you want to do that yourself, but I know I'm going to use them a lot, and I do like to farm IT, so having a character like this at max transcendence just makes it a whole lot more fun to play through it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video though. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.